What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. On today's tutorial I'll be teaching you how to make braids with Ibis Paint X. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So first off, you need to select the image file that you want to draw. So now create a new layer on top of that image layer. So let's select our brush. I'm going to be using Deep Pen Hard for the outline. So let's start outlining the braids. First off, you need to reduce the opacity of the image layer. Drawing braids is very easy and also time consuming. As an artist, patience is the virtue. Patience is the key. So you need to be patient. You need to be patient to get good results. So just keep following this tutorial. When I'm done outlining the braids, I'll be back. One more thing I need to enlighten you on. When you are drawing a braid, make sure that the brush strokes are connected, because we are going to be using the bucket tool, and in order to use the bucket tool, for it to fill in a color in a particular space, that space needs to be covered. You will understand better when we get to the part where I fill colors to the braid. Now that we are done outlining the braids, let's start outlining the scalp. Still using the same brush. Increase the brush stroke to 6.0, at least 6.0 or 6.3. So let's start drawing the scalp. Just follow the tutorial, follow the same pattern that I've been using. We are done with the scalp. So let me introduce you to the bucket tool. Click on that bucket tool, turn on the gap recognition, fill in the places that needs to be filled. You see that right there, that means some lines are not connecting. I'll get back to that. Let me keep filling the necessary places. I think here also the lines are not connecting. So what you do now is find those lines that are not connecting and make sure they are connected, just like this. Try filling it again with the bucket tool and see it works. So now that we are done with the filling, there are still some white spaces there that needs to be filled. So select the felt tip brush hard, increase the brush size and cover any necessary places. Cover every place that needs to be covered. Yeah. Yes, so I'm done with the braids, but now I need to add highlights to the braids. So reduce the opacity of the outline and let's select the brush for the highlights. For the highlight I'll be using round, let's see, I'll be using round brush point for the braid highlights. So for the highlights I'm using color white, and now create a layer on top of the outline layer and let's start drawing the highlights for the braids. Follow this pattern to make highlights on the braids. It's very easy, yet again time consuming. Most people believe you can't make good art without the use of stylus pen. I'm using Techno Spark 5 Pro, that's KD7, and I'm using my fingers. Yes, it's very time consuming. It takes me hours to make cartoon, but those hours are worth it because the results, the outcome, they're exceptional. So just keep following this pattern and I'll be back in a while. So hi guys, I'm back. I'm done highlighting the braids, so now I need to make highlights on the scalp, and by doing so I'm using Dip Pen Soft to make highlights on the scalp. Making highlights on the scalp is pretty much almost the same as drawing the scalp. So once again, just follow my pattern. Yeah, it's very easy to do, and make sure you check your layers before you start drawing on it, because you don't want to draw on the wrong layer, and that would be a big blow, especially if you are unable to undo your mistakes. So just keep following this pattern. Very, very easy. You just need to be patient and you get good results. I'll be back very soon. So guys, we are almost done with this tutorial, but to make it look more realistic, we need to add some smudge to the hair. So we need to smudge the scalp, that is the scalp highlight and the scalp itself. So you can just reduce the smudge stroke size, and also you reduce the opacity of the smudge to at least 60% or 65%. So just keep smudging the highlights like this. Keep smudging the highlights. Add smudge to the highlights, and if you are doing this and it's not working, that means you are on the wrong layer. So check which layer you are working on and correct yourself. So I'm done smudging the highlights, so back to the outline layer so I can smudge the scalp itself. Reduce the opacity to like 30%, 35% to make it look more realistic. Smudge only the edges. It's just the edges of the scalp. Keep following this pattern. So now that I'm done smudging the scalp, now go to your highlights layer and reduce the opacity. Reduce the layer opacity to at most 50-45%. It must not be above 50%, or it will be looking too bright and shady, unrealistic. So that's it guys. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also like this video. I really appreciate it if you do. If you need this picture, you can download it in the description below. If you need the outline of this picture, that is the PNG, is also in the description below. I compiled everything into a zip file, so the original picture is there, the outcome is there, that's the result, the cartoon picture is there, the braided picture, that's just the black and white picture, is there, the PNG that is transparent, the outline is there. So if you want me to make other tutorials, you can just comment down below and I'll try as much as possible to do that. Thanks for watching. Bye.